I got a couple new things. Well, new for me, not new to the market, but I got a couple new things that I tried yesterday. I have to do it again today. Only this time I'm going to be more elaborate with my makeup, but not a lot of heavy makeup, more than just the basics. I'm kind of excited. I'm already seeing how there's new e.l.f. things, new e.l.f. products coming out already, and it's like I can't keep up with buying everything that comes in new immediately. I have to wait. A lot of the things that I'm testing have been on the market for a long time. One of these days, I hope to be able to, be like, grab it when it comes out and test things for you guys. It is Christmas morning. Gross, I just put that in my mouth. It is Christmas morning and there's a lot of activity going on out there. I will probably just be in the way. First thing I'm gonna do is use this e.l.f. gripping primer. I found that it seems to help with keeping base makeup from sinking into this mess here. So I'm gonna try it again today and see if, while I'm using a little bit of extra up here, see how it works for me. While this is setting, notice how I pressed that in. While the gripping primer is setting, I bought my sister for Christmas some lip products. She loves lip products. One of the first things I picked up for her is the e.l.f. lip scrub. This is I believe it's strawberry. So I am going to prep my lips. This has an abrasive quality, just to exfoliate your lips, but it's also nice and moisturizing and not sticky. It just does something really nice to your lips. I like this a lot. I'm impressed with e.l.f. products. I'm very impressed. I think this was $7. There was a day I would have turned my nose up at e.l.f. so fast. Not anymore. They have really stepped up. I picked up a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream for her. This is in the shade Abu Dhabi. I had never tried the soft matte lip cream formulas with NYX before. I ended up getting this for her because every other shade in the butter gloss was out. Every color that I thought that would be good for her, they didn't have any. It was really empty on the shelves when I went out there. So I picked this up and now I'm gonna try this today. NYX lip products, I picked her up a lip pencil and this is in the shade Pale Pink. And I also picked her up a LA Colors High Shine Shea Butter lip gloss. She loves lip glosses. She's probably got 100 of them, so I knew I could not go wrong with it. I am going to be using these today. If I need to tone down this particular shade, I will just use my NYX Butter Gloss in this shade Creme Brulee. For eye primer today, I'm going to use my Stila palette. I'm going to try something different. This Stila palette is getting a lot of mileage these days. I'm going to use brightening concealer here for my primer. I've never used it before for a primer, so I'm going to try it today instead of using my usual Revlon Color Stay 5-in-1 Skin Awakening in the color Universal Brighten. I just want to see how this works. I like to use brightening concealers for primers. Not only does it even out discoloration on your eyes, but it brightens your eye, and it seems to help keep eyeshadow product on your eyes. I still haven't told you about my face product plan today. I picked up the e.l.f. Flawless Satin foundation yesterday that I had heard so much about, and I was quite impressed by it. So I couldn't wait today to try it doing a normal makeup face today. All I did yesterday when I first tried it was I also picked up the e.l.f. cream contour palette. So I just wanted to try those together and see how they worked, and I really liked it. So today I'm going to be using those again, doing my regular full face makeup, but not heavy. Okay, I'm picking up my BS Mall dual end eyebrow pencil, or my eyebrow brush. Has a spoolie end and a nice thin brush end. I'm using this pharmacy brand brow powder in light brown. I am going to remove this lip exfoliation. I am going to try out this soft pink crayon. See how it works. So I'm going to go in here. Now, I will say this is a light color, and when I tried using it yesterday, I thought, ooh, this doesn't have this is too hard. I have to press too hard, but it's not that. It's just that it's very faint. I do like it though. I think it's pretty. I do like it. Here's where it's gonna get real. This color. Let's see. Okay, so this is it almost looks like it almost looks like a burnt orange sort of shade. If I had been able to test it, I probably would not have picked this color up, but it's okay. I think it's the lip pencil redeems it. As usual, the way it feels is absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. We can always redeem it with a little gloss. So like I said, I'm going to go in with this NYX NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. Sorry about any noise you guys can hear. There's a lot of activity going on out there. Vacuum cleaners and a lot of cooking and things. Not bad. Not a bad look. For eyeshadow today, I'm going to pick up my ColourPop Blush Crush. I'm going to use the BS Mall Mini Flame eyeshadow brush. And I think for my base today, I'm going to go in with this color. It's The One. I always tap. Ooh, baby, it doesn't end up under my eyes. So, okay, so I can tell that the Stila brightening concealer for the primer probably is not my favorite. I can see a little creasing going on, even though I set it with powder. So I probably won't do that again. The next palette I'm gonna get for as far as eyeshadow is going to be the Stone Cold Fox from ColourPop. I want that. I want that palette. I must have that palette. It is absolutely beautiful, and it has every conceivable shade that you can think of. You can do so many things with it. I really would like to have that palette. Okay. I forgot to use some eyebrow gel, so I'm gonna pick up my e.l.f. Brow Lift and just add a little of this clear gel to set my brows. I forgot to do it, and I can see that they are doing their own thing. And I'm gonna pick up the spoolie end of this BS Mall brow brush and shape them the way I like them. I get these little stray hairs that stick straight up. So attractive. Continuing with this same eyeshadow brush, I'm gonna go in and with Cheek to Cheek, and I'm gonna put this right above my crease to give my eyeshadow some lift. Really like a nice natural, neutral, not overly done eye. Once in a while it's fun to see what I can do with more heavy stuff, but typically I just really like to stay with natural looking, flattering, you know, that just sort of enhance what I have versus, you know, overdo and change it too much. You'd never know that by watching me contour. So, okay, that is good. I like that. I'm trying to decide what I want to do for the eyeliner. I think I'm going to go in with How Rouge, this color here. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it, which I don't really like for eyeshadow, but it's not, or for eyeliner, but it's not that bold. This is tried and true. This is a Zova liner. I'm not happy with that. I'm gonna pull out my Cab Cosmetics palette, and I am gonna go in with this color, Cocoa, and just take care of this. Okay, so I'm gonna do for as far as eyeshadow is I'm gonna add a little bit of shimmer, and I'm gonna go back to my ColourPop Blush Crush. I'm gonna pick up again my mini flame brush, and I think I'm gonna go with, here, this is called Pop a Bottle. Love me some shimmer. So let's go in here. I just sort of just tap it over the top. I'm gonna take this Be a Small crease brush, and I'm gonna add, I feel like I need to go in and add some to my crease. It's just, so I'm gonna go in here with, I don't want it to be a lot of drama, so I'm gonna start with this Georgia Peach. I'm just gonna do this and see if it's pigmented enough to bring out a little bit of, I wanna see if it'll bring out a little bit more drama, just a little bit more drama. Yep. Trying to stay with that same theme. Like I said, I don't want drama. I want it to look natural, but I don't want it to look washed out either, right? So I think that's gonna do the trick. Using the same brush, I think what I'll do for under my brows is I'll take this shade here, it's called Naked, and just pop a little bit of color there. All right, I'm gonna put on some mascara, and then I can't wait to get to the face. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl my eyelashes. I picked up another mascara yesterday. This is not new on the market. This is the Supersizer, CoverGirl Supersizer. It has a lengthening wand. I've used this in the past. I needed to buy some new mascara, so I picked this up because it was like 40% off, and I've used it before and I liked it. So I tried it yesterday. I put it back on again without curling my eyelashes, and I was not happy with it. I don't know what changed, or maybe it's just me, maybe it's my eyelashes, I don't know. But I used to be able to put this on and I would just get these fabulously long, beautiful eyelashes with hardly any effort at all. And now, for some reason, I'm finding that I have to put on quite a few coats or go over it quite a few times to get the same effect that I used to. I don't know if it's the mascara or if it's me, but I'm just not as happy with it as I used to be. I mean, it's okay. And for $5, I'm not gonna complain too much. I'm just saying that I was very, just not happy with the way it applied that I'm used to from using in the past. It helped to curl my eyelashes. It really did help to do that. So I'm gonna pop a little bit more on. I'm going to use my new e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette and this beautiful e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. I can see how this might become a holy grail status for some people, especially for the price for $6. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. Using this VS Mall tapered brush here that I can use for so many different things. So I'm gonna use a little bit of peach under my eyes. I love the way that peach will go in and just take care of dark circles. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of a little bit of redness on my nose using a little bit of green concealer. Now I'm gonna pick up this e.l.f. cream contour. Now, I'm going to use this same angled brush and go in here. Now, I have quite a few things that I use for contouring my face as far as the light shades, but literally all of them are concealers and they are not designed specifically for contouring. They're mostly just lighter, they're just, you know, brightening pens or whatever. This is actually created for contouring. So this is exciting to me to actually have something that's designed for the contouring. So I'm going to pick some up. And I'm going to go in the areas that give me the most fits. Mostly this shaded area around the middle of my face that drags down, these areas here that drag down your face, or drag down my face. This is how I like to fix it. I'm gonna use my finger. Mouth, bring up my mouth a little bit, because it's a little bit droopy. And I'm going to be covering this up with the foundation, so that's why I'm using so much of it right now, right? I'm going to use a little bit here. I'm a contour maniac, I'm not gonna lie. So go in here. If I can get this to do what I want it to do without looking cakey, I'm very happy. This is a very creamy formula. I really like it. Very glad. I had considered picking it up many, many times, but just had not done it. I know that's a lot. Now I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. I like this. It has a pump. Yesterday, when I first tried it, a lot came out, so I'm going to be a lot more careful. This also probably is it's a little warmer than I thought it would be, but I picked it up because it's a neutral tone, but I was still happy. As you can see, it's kind of a little bit runny there. And this time I'm going to use a sponge. Up a little bit with my sponge. so pleased with the way this foundation behaves. It's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Yesterday I used a brush. Today I'm using a sponge because I wanted to see how it would be. But I think the sponge might have soaked up a little bit more than I wanted it to. I'm going to take this BS Small flat-faced brush. Pick up the rest of this on my back of my hand. Really like this. Really, really like this. Yeah, this works better for me with a brush than a sponge. I'm very happy with it. It's silky. It's very, very pleased with this foundation for $6. I'm gonna go in under my eye and just go in there and detail it out a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna use any more concealer. I don't want to. Got enough. So I used the light shade in these areas, and then when I covered it with the foundation, the contour still remains. The light around that area still remains. I don't have to put it on top of the foundation. I want to try to hide it as much as I can. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the darker shades and I'm going to apply it with my fingers. I am going to use, there are 3 different shades. Yesterday I used the darkest shade. Today I think I'm going to go ahead and just use the medium shade. Very creamy. I love this. Oh my gosh. And then bring it in almost like a bronzer or a blush, but I'm going to use this same flat-faced brush and just blend that in a little. It's, you know what, it's so creamy and so warming that it's almost enough for me to just use this instead of sort of any, if I didn't want to use blush, I think I could probably get away with it. I'm going to take the lightest shade here and contour the end of my nose. Little under my lip. I do have quite a bit of face makeup on at the moment, and I do not want a bunch of texture. Now, I'm not going to be able to get away from texture because, I mean, this is skin after all. But if I can minimize it by using products that I really like, get the effect that I like, without having a bunch of texture. I'm very happy with that. I'm going to take my sponge again. I'm going to take this NYX Doolin, this Wonder Stick cream blush, and I'm going to use the peach tone. I want to take in the back of my hand, I'm going to use this angled brush here. Just pick it up. I like this NYX blush. I will go for any kind of, I love cream blush. I would like to have a lot more cream blushes. I'm trying to stay away from powders as much as possible, but I like to use cream blush and basically put it everywhere. A little bit more of my Fiera powder with this finger sponge that I picked up at Dollar Tree to press in. All right, well, thank you for stopping by. Merry Christmas, and I will see you in a couple of days. Okay, this is a 4-hour check-in. I have to do a voiceover because there is still a lot of noise going on in the background. However, this is, I believe it's 4.5 hours later, and I did an inspection and in some bright light, and I'm seeing that there is a little shininess, a little texture, you know, between my eyebrows, which is always like, that's just gonna happen. That doesn't shock me, but it's not bad. The remainder of my face, I can see that my contour is still working fine. It's still hanging in there on my face. I'm not seeing a lot of breaking up of the e.l.f. foundation around my nose. It might have come off maybe it might be a little patchy around maybe around my chin, around my mouth. Otherwise, I think it's hanging in there pretty good under my eyes. So I doubt that I would be putting in an 8-hour check, but for 4.5 hours, it still looks pretty good. I was using the e.l.f. gripping primer, so that was also a factor. Overall, I am pretty darn happy with the makeup combination I had today. Just a little shiny, just a little bit of texture, but I am not unhappy with it. Yeah, no, I'm not unhappy with this. Not mad at it at all.